A mom's strength, a mom's love, a mom's courage.
I stand here today because of my mom.
I stand here today because of my mom. We just had a unique, loving relationship, and she was my mother, but she was also my best friend, and she was my dad, and she was everything all rolled into one.
I don't think we've ever been as close as we are now. She's just always been everything. You can't even put it in words.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't know it until I was older, but I realize now what a total badass my mom was. I feel like she set such a good example for me about how important it is to be a strong woman and to stand up for what is important to you and to go after what you believe in.
And now that I have children and I put myself in that, in those shoes and trying to think about if I would be able to handle what she went through, and I look at the strength that she had, and any time I'm kind of ever faced with any sort of adversity, I just think about what she would have done.
I was a little over 1 and my brother was 6 months old. And I know my mom had told herself that if he ever hits me again, then I'm out for real. That night she got home and she was holding me and he hit her and it broke her contact in her eye. And so I think that was just the final straw. And so, yeah, my Aunt Barbara helped out and I think let us stay with her for a little while, and then we ended up here somehow.
My mom, she didn't die at the hands of her abuser, but what she went through was eventually, towards the end of her life, just
takes a toll on you.
Yeah, and but she was just incredibly unhappy, and like I said, she was ashamed and embarrassed, and the things that I was letting empower me were the same things that were just beating her every day. And now it's just chrysalis. It's my way of keeping her memory alive. Every dollar we raise, any kind of awareness we spread, it's my way of her still being here.
I know my mom is still here, and seeing how much she's put herself into it, and shown us how important it is to continue to give back. And if she had stayed with him or in that crummy apartment, that my whole entire life would be entirely different. You hear all these stories on the news about domestic violence with these tragic endings, and it makes me so grateful that my mom found the strength to find chrysalis.
I actually shudder to think about what would have happened to my mom had she stayed. Because the night that things really escalated, I can hear him saying, I'm going to kill you. And I'm just, my mom was strong and she left in the middle of the night. And really with no place to go. But she knew she had to not be there had there been a place like chrysalis. For her to just seek shelter and counseling, it just could have been so different. And so I just think it's so important that places like chrysalis exist. We're lucky enough to be here sharing our stories, and it terrifies me to think how differently my life could have turned out had she not left.